Have you ever felt lost in the noise of daily life? Have you ever longed for peace, for clarity, for a moment of stillness? Imagine rising above the chaos. Imagine touching a state of pure inner bliss. What if I told you? Nirvana is not a myth. It is real, it is reachable, and you can walk that path. Today, on Miraculous Buddhism, we begin a transformative journey. A journey into the deepest layers of consciousness. A journey toward the peak of spiritual awakening. Take a slow, deep breath. Open your heart. Let us walk together through the 8 steps to Nirvana. Nirvana is often wrapped in mystery, but at its heart, it is simple. It is the end of suffering, the release from desire, the quiet fall of ignorance. It is perfect peace, a mind untouched by fear and craving. Imagine standing in the center of a storm. The winds roar around you. Yet inside everything is calm. That is the peace of Nirvana. And that peace is not far away. It is closer than you think.
The journey inward begins here. Self-reflection means observing your inner world, your thoughts, your emotions, your motives, not to judge them, but simply to see them clearly. When you look within, you discover the patterns that create your suffering, the fears you avoid, the desires that bind you. Sit in silence. Watch your breath. Watch your thoughts rise and fall. Clarity begins here, and here, the seeds of awakening take root. Mindfulness means living fully in the present moment. Awake, aware, open, the warmth of sunlight, the taste of tea, the rise and fall of your breath. Each moment becomes a doorway to peace. Meditation deepens this practice. In stillness, the mind settles, the noise fades, awareness expands. Whether through breath meditation, mantra, or loving kindness, you begin to see beyond the ego. You begin to touch your true nature. In that space of silence, Nirvana becomes possible. Detachment does not mean rejecting life. It means experiencing life without clinging to it. Desire is natural, but attachment creates pain. Observe your cravings gently. Ask yourself, does this bring peace or restlessness?
When you loosen your grip, you move through life with freedom, with grace, with a heart open to every moment.
Compassion is the heartbeat of awakening. It is the understanding that all beings suffer, and the wish to ease that suffering. Compassion begins within. When you treat yourself kindly, your heart softens, and kindness flows outward to others.
Kindness is compassion in action. A gentle word, a patient breath, a small act of care. These moments ripple outward. They heal, they connect, they transform the world. Ethical living is the foundation of inner peace. It means choosing actions that cause no harm to yourself, to others, to the world around you. Honesty, respect, integrity, mindful choices. Each action shapes your mind. Each choice purifies or clouds your heart. When you live ethically, the path to Nirvana becomes clear.
Wisdom is seeing reality as it truly is. Everything is impermanent. Nothing lasts forever. The self is not fixed. It constantly changes. Understanding means recognizing how everything is connected, how every action has consequences. With wisdom, you respond instead of react. You see instead of assume. You understand instead of fear. This light of insight guides you toward liberation. Awakening is not separate from daily life. Integration means bringing mindfulness into everything you do. Eating slowly, walking with awareness, listening without judgment, speaking with kindness. Life becomes the practice.
Every moment becomes a step toward nirvana. Nirvana is not far away. It is here, in the way you breathe, in the way you choose, in the way you live. Thank you for walking this path today. If these teachings brought you peace or clarity, consider subscribing to Miraculous Buddhism for more guided journeys into mindfulness and wisdom. Share this light with others, for when we teach, we deepen our own awakening. Until next time, stay peaceful, stay awakened.